Hello, hello. Am I audible? Am okay. Hello, everyone, and a happy Sunday. I would like to welcome you all to the first episode of IBUK Cooking Shooking. I am your host, Onnesha Ganguly, and today we have Bethika Khurana with us in the program. As you know, Indian Bengalis in UK, shortly IBUK, has a food group, and the name of the group is the Gluttons Club. This group is a universal global food group, and we have members from all over the world. So, during this pandemic situation, when there was lockdown, we found that the mood and morale of the members of the Gluttons Club was down. So we thought that why not cheer them up? And when we thought about this, we thought that okay, let's us start a cooking competition. I was helped by the moderator team and the admin team of the Gluttons Club, and we started the lockdown cooking competition in the Gluttons Club. As the days passed by, the competition became fierce. Many members they participated. There was delicious food dishes, awesome presentation, and when the competition ended, it was Bethika who emerged as the winner. So today I would like to introduce Bethika in this program.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for
Uh, Welcome to our
inviting me. Hi. Sorry.
so
Hi,
Bethika.
everybody. Yes,
Hello.
go on. Yes,
Can you
hi.
please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Hi. As you know, I'm Bethika. I'm really happy to be here. I'm so chuffed that Gluttons Club invited me to show you one of my recipes. And as you all know, I'm a bit of a foodie. I even work in the food industry. And I'm going to be making Afghani chicken for you today, and I hope that you'll all try and make this at home. It's a lovely and delicious dish, and also I'd like to see lots of photos of people making the dish and maybe putting it on so we can all see how your efforts have been.
Yeah, obviously. So, Bidika, can we know what are the full ingredients list of this Afghani chicken? Can you
Yes,
show us?
yes. I've got all the ingredients laid out for you. Just one moment. I'm going to hand over to
Yeah,
my husband who's going to film
yes.
it. Okay.
Hello,
So,
Mrs. Khurana. Welcome to our
Yes.
show.
oh,
Hi there.
hi.
Nice to meet you.
Let me see if I can change the camera view. Can I change the camera view? Oh, this way.
Yeah.
That's it. Now I've got it. I'm sorry, this is live and this is the first time I'm doing it, so apologies.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. So I have here one whole chicken,
Hmm.
chopped up. I have some ghee. I have garlic and ginger paste.
Okay.
I have salt, whole jeera, sliced chilies, some black pepper ground, fresh black pepper, some turmeric, some kasuri methi, some garam masala, yogurt, crushed tomatoes, coriander, and fresh cream.
Sure.
Okay.
So the
Um,
ingredients are lovely.
yes.
So,
Oh my God.
Bidika,
It's very simple. You'll see that there's
yeah.
no water and there's no onions in this recipe.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you are going to cook it with ghee.
With ghee. Obviously, you can substitute it for oil if you're making it as an everyday dish because
Hmm.
it's quite adaptable. But because this is a special occasion and it's the first time on the Gluttons Club, I thought I'll make it with ghee today.
Okay. So
Okay.
I would like to know that what is the specialty of this dish?
Well, the speciality is it's a it's it's a very adaptable dish, so you can make it as hot or as mild as you like. I
Okay.
find when I make it mild, my children love it, and on instruction today, my husband has said add more chilies today because
Oh,
he'd like
okay.
it a bit spicy.
That's good. So, like, from where did you get to know this recipe?
Well, I learned it off a friend,
Okay.
and this friend then she showed me her Afghani way, but
Okay.
I've adapted a few little ingredients, added a few tweaks, amounts, quantities, things like that, to make it
Okay.
more suitable for our Bengali palate.
Oh, that's great. So, we can start with your cooking.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Can you hold it for me? Yes. Just hold it there. Okay. So down here. There we go.
Yeah. Your
There
yes,
we
it is
go.
visible. It is
Yeah.
clearly visible.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to add is my ghee. Apologies for the amount, but it is for a whole chicken. And
Okay. So,
there.
Bethika, just be a little louder so we can hear you properly.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So
So,
I've got the ghee. I'm just waiting for the ghee to melt. And
yeah. So, how much quantity is the ghee?
I've got here 250 grams of ghee. You can
Okay.
always use 250 grams of butter or
Hmm.
the same amount of oil. I'd use less oil because the oil makes it becomes very oily when you use oil.
Hmm.
Whereas the ghee, it combines with the yogurt. It's like a bit of chemistry. The yogurt and the cream combine with it and make it much more amalgamated. So
Okay. It will be more creamier.
yes, now that my ghee is hot, I'm going
Yeah.
to add my chicken.
Okay.
So
So this
first
is
thing
a, medium size whole chicken, or this is a baby?
it's a medium-sized whole chicken that I've
Okay.
cut up into sort of small pieces. You can use just chicken legs, just chicken thighs, or chicken breast. But with the chicken breast, you'd have to cook it much. I don't think it's suitable for chicken breast
Hmm.
on its own because I think it will dry out a bit.
Yeah, on the bones, obviously the flavor will come much better than
Exactly,
boneless chicken. Yeah, because
exactly.
for the Indian cuisine, I often found that on the bones chicken are much tastier than
Yes, yes.
boneless.
Yeah, all the flavour comes out of the bones.
Hmm.
Okay, so I've got it on you cook it on a high heat until your chicken starts to change colour. You'll find that
Okay.
it starts to go white.
Okay.
Okay, so
So,
just waiting for that to go white. Yes.
so Bitika, how did you develop your love for cooking?
I think cooking is in my blood. My dad was a restaurateur, so from a very young age, we were introduced to lots of different flavors, Bengali food, and probably a lot of food from the restaurant. So we got to try at a young age dishes like butter chicken and chicken korma, things like that. But
Okay.
my dad was my inspiration. He was a proper foodie.
Wow, that's great. So we can see that you are also a foodie from the photographs you post in Gluttons Club. They are
Yes,
amazing.
I mean it's turned into my major hobby now. I
Yeah.
love to cook. It's stress relief for me, and I like to feed people. It's I love to feed people. That's
Always you, like the foodies, they always invite people, and I
yes,
have seen this. This is the major characteristics of the foodies. They love to
yes,
eat themselves, and they also invite people over.
yes. I mean, the more the merrier, I say, because the more dishes I'm able to cook, the better for me. So now
Okay.
I'm going to add the garlic ginger paste. I have
Okay.
2 large tablespoons of it all crushed together. Okay,
Okay.
so we're gonna cook it out a little bit with the chicken. We can
Hmm.
add on salt now. So add your salt to taste, and we'll let that fry for a little bit until the garlic aroma starts to come out.
Yes. So now, Bithika, like you love cooking.
Yes.
So if you are asked to prepare a dish for your favorite chef, so what would you like to cook for him or her?
Oh, I think I would cook a traditional, a Bengali favorite, and that would have to be chitul mach and kola. because
Oh,
as well as it being one of my favorite dishes, I don't think many
so
people
who is
apart
your
from us.
favorite chef for whom you are going to cook it?
Oh, for who? I think I would really like to cook it for a major British chef because, quite frankly, when you look at online and on the TV and watch
Hmm.
them prepare Indian food, it's not traditional Indian food. It seems to be a mishmash of everybody else's.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
even I find sometimes when I'm watching the videos on YouTube.
yeah, exactly. You end up sitting there going, no, 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 don't have that, add this. I find myself shouting at the screen. But I really like to show up our Bengali cuisine, pure
Hmm.
Bengali, because you don't get, there are no pure Bengali chefs out there. I mean, you've got Nadia, but she's not our pure Bengali chef. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Right. So now I'm
Can
going
we
to
be a
add,
little closer near the chicken fries?
yeah, you can see that the chicken, the
Yeah, just can you please
garlic,
put a little nearer?
sorry, can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, I was
Yes?
saying that a little nearer to the
Yes.
cooking
Oh,
pot.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so
that's
that
it.
you can
Okay.
see the.
So now you can see that the
Yeah.
garlic has started to cook out. It's
Yes.
releasing even more juices. So I'm going to add some green chilies. Please don't be frightened by the quantity. It's just that we want to make it a bit spicy today. But you can add more or less, however you want however spicy you want it.
Yes, for the kids, mom can skip this green chili part, I guess.
Yes. So the green chilies will cook out on their own in the
Yeah.
mixture. Okay. Now I'm
Hmm.
going to add some whole jeera, about a tablespoon you want. You're not using jeera powder in this recipe. You're using the
Okay.
flavor of whole jeera. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So
So
is this dry roasted or it is just normal from the packet?
just normal from the packet. You don't need to roast it in because it's going to cook itself in the ghee
Okay.
and roast out on its own.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cover that for a minute
Hmm.
and let those flavors mix.
Okay. So we can have a
Yes.
picture
A little
during
bit
that.
of this. Yes.
So yeah. So like, what is the greatest compliment that you have got about your
Oh my
cooking?
gosh. The greatest compliment is winning MasterChef on the Gluttons Club. I
Oh,
was I was so shocked. I mean, I know I put a lot of effort into the things that I cooked, but for everybody's appreciation, I really want to thank you all because I mean, I, I have no words on how proud I am to have won it and for all the support from everybody. So yeah, that's the highlight of my cooking.
welcome. And we are also thankful to you because you participated in the Gluttons Club and your platter that the Jamai khana that you made that was means from the picture I can see it was delicious. All
Well,
the competitors,
that's
it was
what
a
my
bit
son
hard
said.
for us to guess that who's going to be the winner because it was beautiful. All the participants, their presentation, it was mind blowing.
I know everybody who participated went to a lot of effort,
Yeah.
and I can understand it being very difficult to judge, but I really enjoyed it. I very
Yeah,
much
and
enjoyed
we also enjoyed it a lot.
it.
So, who's your greatest critic?
At the very moment, my greatest critic is my eldest son. Um,
Okay.
he eats everything Bengali, he eats everything Punjabi, he eats everything, yeah.
Oh,
And he's become so inclined to my. He will tell me straight away, "Oh, mom, today's this isn't too good, or you added too much salt, or too little salt, or it tastes bland." You know, and
my God.
it really gets to me when he criticizes my work.
So, whenever he says that it is not up to the mark, you feel angry. I can understand that.
What I usually do is I go back and I rehash it and tweak it, and then I say, "Now try it," and then he'll
Oh,
say, "Yeah, that's much better." It's a
okay.
good way for me to improve in my own house.
Yes, yes, yes. That's quite true. Always, we are learning every day, everything.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
So it is
Have
done.
a look.
The chicken is
I'm just gonna, yeah, it's my chicken is probably halfway cooked now. I'm
hmm.
going to add a cup of crushed tomatoes. Now, here, try not to use tomato paste. If you can,
Okay.
crush fresh tomatoes and or use passata. Now, as you
Okay.
can
So
see,
like we can bring the store bought tomato puree and can we put it over
no,
here?
don't use tomato puree because it's got such an intense flavour. You
Okay.
because it's quite a saucy dish at the moment. You won't be able to cook out the
Hmm.
tomatoes in enough time. So best to get passata or crush your own tomatoes. These are tomatoes from my garden, so I use
Yeah.
those too. So when you
Yes,
let that
obviously
come to
you are photographs of your garden that fresh produce from the garden, they are overwhelming.
boil.
Obviously,
You
yes,
know,
fresh
I
vegetables, they fresh fruits.
kept some stuff to show you. I picked that just
Oh
to
wow.
show you.
Lovely.
4
Fresh.
kilos of fruit from my garden.
Oh God. That's terrific. So this gardening habit is along with your cooking habit you do possess.
Yes, I love to grow in my garden. It's so therapeutic and it's
Hmm.
good exercise. And obviously during lockdown, it's something to
Yeah,
do.
yes. So can you share with us some cooking hacks?
Um, I think the easiest cooking hack is well, I've got two which I use quite often. Obviously, I'm a working mom, so usual 9 to 5 coming home. You can't cook every single day, and my children do like fresh chicken or keema when I come back from
Mhm.
work. So my best cooking hack is I use you can buy
Yeah.
crispy fried chicken, crispy
Okay.
fried chicken, crispy fried onions. Okay, you can
Yes.
get them in the bag. If you soak these, if you soak them in water just
Hmm.
5 minutes before you're going to cook, there's no need to spend 20-25 minutes frying onions.
Hmm.
It's such a brilliant hack.
Okay. It's nice because often we need to cut the onions and we have tears.
Yes, the
Red
tears and
onions,
cutting
they
onions, and they're not quick to cook. They take a long time to cook. If you think
hmm.
about it, if you want to do something quickly,
Yes.
melting or frying onions takes so long. It's okay for a weekend cook, but in the middle of the week, that's brilliant to have as a standby.
Yes, that's true. You can cook it. You can cook it very quickly with these
Yes,
things.
exactly. So I'm just going to give you some stir because I'm trying to get the.
Hmm.
As you can see, there's no need to add water because
Yes,
the
obviously.
tomatoes and
Yeah.
the tomatoes have let out lots of juice. So
Hmm.
we're just going to let that absorb a little bit more and let the chicken cook a bit further before I add the spices.
Okay. So, what is the Bengali food or Bengali cuisine which fascinates you? Like, it can be your comfort food or something you want to eat whenever you are happy, something like that.
Um, I think my biggest comfort food is my biggest comfort food is palau.
Wow.
Memories of my mom making mutton palau at Christmas time and us just waiting for it to come out of the oven so we could eat it fresh. And that is my ideal comfort food. But when it comes to Bengali cuisine,
Hmm.
fish. I'm a proper Bengali. I have a proper Bengali tummy. Fish all the way. Ilish mas, chitor mas, boil mas. Oh, can't beat it. You can't beat
Okay.
it.
That's true. Obviously, Bengalis and fish, they are like two sides of the same coin. But most
Exactly.
Bengalis, they like fish.
Exactly. That's what we were born and brought up with. So,
Yes, I can understand that. So, but now, like, what to say, this cooking thing, like, is there any food that you don't want to cook at any time?
oh gosh, no. Being a foodie, if
Hmm.
I feel like I want something, I will go and make it. If I'm quite free with the children. If they suddenly say, "Oh, Mom, I really like this or really like that," I will make it. There's never any time for. There's never no time for things like pakore and fish curries and things like this. Whenever I feel like cooking, I will do it. So there's never really a bad time for me because it is my stress relief. Kids playing upstairs, husband on his phone, me in the kitchen. Ideal day.
That's good. We can see it. So, how is the chicken?
Okay, so the tomato is starting to dry out. Don't let it get too dry because otherwise, because that's your main moisture. Now I'm going to add my spices now. I've got a tablespoon. I've got a masala. Now I usually make my own, but today I've used shop bought.
So it is the homemade crushed garam masala, or it is the store bought?
Yes. And then half a tablespoon of black pepper.
Yeah.
Half a tablespoon of turmeric. And spice-wise, that's it. There is no other dry spices in this.
Okay.
So now we're going to have to wait until this fries up nicely. Okay, we're going to let the spices cook out.
Yes. So will it become a little drier?
Yes, it will. It will. It will dry out more. Obviously, we are rushed for time today. So I'm going to let this stew for a little bit and dry out. So what you're looking for, literally the liquid to half. Okay. So let's let that carry on.
Yeah, it can be covered and cooked, right? So
if you cover it, the evaporation won't happen. You need to cook it on full heat so that the liquid can start to evaporate. Because, like I said, the chicken is almost cooked. This is just the finishing off bits now.
Okay. So you have added sorry?
You let it dry a bit more.
Okay.
It's going to take a bit of time for it to dry. So I'm going to add about a cup of yogurt to it now.
Okay. So this yogurt is in room temperature?
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference.
Okay.
You can use it straight from the fridge if you need to.
So not the full yogurt or we have to make it half an.
Sorry, you have to make it
like half now and later we have to give it.
No. You just put the amount that you need. So that's a cup full in now. So as you can see, if you come a bit closer, it's gone a bit creamier in colour. Yeah, the camera's that in. So it's gone a bit creamier in colour. And now that will.
We can have a perfect picture of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see it properly.
Let me get it for you. Hold on a second. There. It's I'm trying to get used to putting the camera in the right. There we go.
It's okay. We can see it. No problem. We can see it.
You can see it now. Yeah. There. So there. Perfect. So we're going to let this go down a bit more. So you're cooking the yogurt out a bit more, and obviously the spices.
So like
the chilies have started to melt into the curry, so you'll get heat from the chilies now.
Yes, and the smell also.
Oh, unfortunately we don't have smell-o-vision on live TV, but it smells really good. Okay, so I'm going to let that cook for a minute or so, and then we're on the final step.
One thing, like you are not adding any this ground coriander or cumin.
Yeah, there's no cumin because you added whole coriander. Sorry, whole cumin. There's no need, and at the end we're going to add coriander leaves.
Yes.
So when you add coriander leaves, you don't need to add fresh ground coriander either. And like I said, this is an Afghani recipe, so I don't think they use as many ground spices as we do
Hmm.
in their cooking.
Okay.
Getting there now.
So we can see that it is cooked and it has a good amount of gravy in it without the
You know,
water.
it's got some, yeah, it's butter, it's amalgamated with the yogurt, and
Hmm.
I've still got to add the cream.
Okay.
So
So
let's
it
just,
is best served with what?
I've got it today. I've made chana palau. So
Okay.
that's what I'm going to serve it with today. And I'll present it for you so you can have a look properly. I just
Yes.
made a chana palau basic that we have, but it's such a creamy dish. You can have it with plain rice, naan bread, puris, luchi, whichever you
Anything.
fancy.
So it can go with anything. Puri,
Yes, yes,
luchi, naan,
yes.
everything.
That's what's
Rice.
really good about
So it
it.
is best with rice.
Yes, definitely. Plain white boiled rice and or palau rice. It's
Okay.
up to you. Okay. Oh, it started. The oil is started. The ghee is starting to separate from the sauce.
Okay. So
Okay.
can we have a closer look? Can we have
Yeah.
a closer look?
There you go.
Yes.
Is that better?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you can
So as
see.
you can see, it's starting to at the edges. The ghee is coming away from the yogurt and
Hmm.
tomato mixture.
Yes.
Yeah. Your chicken is cooked thereabouts. I'm going to add one of the final ingredients. I'm going to add some kasuri methi. This
Okay.
adds a lovely aroma.
Hmm.
Turn the heat down a bit now because it's starting to spit. So be careful. Okay.
Yes. Looking
I'm going to add
and
a couple of tablespoons of double cream. This is where, you know, the naughtiness, a bit of extra richness. But
hmm.
like I said, today's a special day. You can
Yeah.
omit it. If you're making it for an everyday dish, you can leave it out easily.
So this cream is optional. If we want, we
Yes,
can
the cream is
skip it.
optional. If you're making it on for a daily meal, like I said, you could leave
Hmm.
out the ghee and you could leave out the double cream, and then basically it's a very healthy dish.
Yeah.
There's nothing that and you can vary the amount of oil that you want to add.
Hmm. So can I ask you some rapid fire questions?
Go on, then. Go on.
5 only.
Okay.
So Bethika is comfortable in veg cuisine or non-veg cuisine?
Non-veg.
Okay, so Bethika loves chingri mach na ilish mach, hilsa or prawn.
Ilish.
And if Bethika is given a choice for dessert, Bethika will love gorom roshogolla naki chocolate fudge ice cream.
Oh no, Rashgulla all the way.
So biryani or fried rice,
Biryani.
and which one, chicken or mutton?
Mutton.
And another thing, like if you have to choose between leafy vegetables like spinach or lettuce, which one will you choose?
Oh, spinach. Okay.
Okay.
Let me bring it closer.
Yeah, please.
It is done. I'm going to now add
Yeah.
some fresh coriander
Okay.
and I'm
This is
going
for
to
garnishing.
sorry?
This is for garnishing.
No. Coriander is just adding a bit more flavour and
Okay.
decoration. Okay? I'm going to
Yeah.
take it over to my platter
Hmm.
and serve it for you. Again. I mean, this is how I'd normally serve it if I was having friends over, etc.
Okay.
It looks much nicer. Should be
This is
enough.
lovely.
Yeah, that should be enough. And then I have some onion garnish there.
Okay, this is the birita, the fried
Yeah,
onion.
yes. So that adds a nice crisp.
Hmm.
I've got some more coriander. Can't
Okay.
never use you can't use less coriander. And then I've got some little lemons. I've got some, if I can pick it up, cucumber roses for you. And extra chilies. There we go. There we have Afghani chicken
Ready.
and Afghani chicken and chana
Uh-oh.
pulao. I've lost
No,
it
no,
now.
we cannot
Hold on.
see the, yeah,
There we go. There we go.
yeah.
Can you see
Yes,
it?
it looks delicious. It looks delicious. It's like a hearty meal.
Yeah, well,
It's
everything's on there. You just big spoon and service.
it's really delicious from the picture, I can say, and I hope it will taste also delicious. Oh wow, this is picture perfect, Bethika, and with her Afghani chicken. It's lovely.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope everybody tries it, and I'd really like to see some nice pictures of it.
Yes,
I'll be
I
very proud.
want a still picture of this platter.
Yes, I will. I'll be very
I
proud.
want a still picture of this platter. This
I'll
is
be very proud.
you can take it later.
It's good.
Not now. Yeah, it's the it's lovely.
I'll be very proud to see everybody else's attempts, because I'm sure everybody can do this at home.
Yeah. Even I also hope that seeing
Yes,
this video
I want to
people.
see your version as well, Anisha.
Yeah, obviously I'll do, and I'll send you. I'm posting Gluttons Club. Don't worry.
That was very quick.
Yeah,
That was
it is.
very simple.
Hmm.
And obviously, you, like I said, you can serve it with whatever you feel like. So,
Yeah,
luchi, roti, naan bread, etc.
yeah, yeah. I
It's
will
all
do,
done. You just
and
tell me what.
it's delicious also.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much, Vika. Thank you very
I'm so
much.
happy that you all invited me, and I hope you invite me again, because obviously I've got lots more dishes to show you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, and thank you to Mr. Khurana also.
Training cameraman.
Yeah. So okay, we are at the end of today's program.
Yep.
Thank you to all the viewers who joined me, who joined us in this first episode of IBUK Cooking Shooking. If you love this video, please give a thumbs up, leave some love react, leave some comments. Me or Bitika will try to answer them.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, they may have questions, and they can ask for your
Oh,
inputs.
anything to do with this recipe, please leave some comments and I will answer your questions. Not a problem.
Yeah. So if I'll say, like, if you like and love this video, we are coming next week also at the same time with another cooking session, and I'll share the details later. So bye, Bitika.
Bye, Misha. Thank you again.
Yeah.
And thank you everybody for watching.
So those I'll request my viewers to like and follow our IBUK page, Indian Bengalis in UK, so that you get all the updates about our upcoming events. Even I would like to ask you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please hit the like button. So whatever updates or whatever program we are having in IBUK, you can get the notifications of it at the earlier stage. And another thing is, I would like you all to uh, sorry to follow us on Twitter, and all the foodie bongs over there. Please join our the Gluttons Club of IBUK. It is IBUK's food group. So have a lovely day and good night to you all. Adios.